This week at Interior. Secretary Jewell on the road once again this week, marking the 50th anniversary of the Land and Water Conservation Fund and making the case for its full and permanent funding. The Land and Water Conservation Fund helps boost local economies, conserves natural and historical heritage, protects clean water sources and outdoor public spaces, all without spending taxpayer dollars. The funding comes instead in part from the fees oil and gas companies pay to drill offshore in waters owned by the American people. This week, the Secretary joined federal, state, and local leaders in Carver's Gap, North Carolina, to tour Grassy Ridge. That's a 600-acre parcel of land considered for an addition to the Pisgah National Forest with LWCF funds. From North Carolina, it was off to Carmel, Indiana, where she joined Mayor James Brainerd to talk about the benefits of the Land and Water Conservation Fund to protecting urban parks and recreation areas in local communities. Next up, a trip to Valle de Oro National Wildlife Refuge in Albuquerque, New Mexico, the first urban wildlife refuge in the southwestern United States. There, the Secretary joined U.S. Senators Tom Udall, Martin Heinrich, and Congresswoman Michelle Lujan Grisham to announce the final land acquisition to complete the 570-acre urban refuge. This week's travels will conclude Saturday with a visit to Phoenix, Arizona, where the Secretary will join Mayor Greg Stanton and U.S. Congressman Ed Pastor to talk about the importance of urban parks. Wildlife trafficking, one of the top agenda items this week, as Secretary Jewell hosted 4 African heads of state from the Republic of Namibia, Togolese Republic, United Republic of Tanzania, and the Gabonese Republic. It was all part of the Obama administration's historic U.S.-Africa Leaders Summit in Washington, D.C. Officials say illegal trade in wildlife undermines security across nations and often involves well-armed, well-equipped, and well-organized network of criminal and insurgent elements. They call it a global challenge that demands a global response. The U.S. will invest more than $60 million this year as part of the Obama administration's national strategy to combat wildlife trafficking. Also, as a part of this week's summit, a meeting in the Secretary's office with young African leaders from several countries on the continent. Climate change is playing a part in making the U.S. wildfire season longer and more intense. That's the takeaway from a new video released by the White House this week. In the 3-minute video, presidential science advisor Dr. John Holdren says the danger doesn't just come from sustained higher temperatures and dry conditions. Climate change results in more dead trees, which in turn provide more fuel. Holdren says the 8 worst years for wildfires have all occurred since the year 2000. Check out the full video at whitehouse.gov. And new images this week of the Secretary's visit to the Pittsburgh Botanic Garden. The 460-acre site consists of land gradually being reclaimed from the sites of several abandoned coal mines. Scientists and engineers from the Office of Surface Mining, Reclamation and Enforcement are working with the garden to restore the land and reclaim its streams and ponds.
I'm going to be telling the story about what I saw here in Pittsburgh, not only because people need to hear about what you're doing here, to create a botanic garden in this wonderful city, but also because your example here can inspire others to say, how can we take something that was problematic in the past and turn it into something that is wonderful for the future?
That's this week at Interior.